With the mode of trial in the electoral fraud case against the country's chief election officer Keith Lowenfiled, Region 4 returning officer Claremont Mingo, and People's National Congress Reform Chairwoman Valda Lawrence still to be decided, Special Prosecutor Glen Hanoman has offered some advice to the defense. The parties are to return to court on January 28, 2021, where the presiding magistrate is expected to rule on the type of trial that will ensue. Hanoman and the other attorneys who are representing the state as special prosecutors have asked for the matter to be tried in the magistrate's court, but the defense has asked for the matter to be tried in the High Court before a judge and jury. Hanoman, in a recent interview with the Department of Public Information, explained that not only would a trial by a judge and jury take longer, but it also exposes the three accused to possible life sentences. He said it was unusual that the defense has requested that specific mode of trial.
That the magistrate's court has a limit to the amount of imprisonment that they could sentence someone to. 5 years is usually the upper limit. But if as a defense lawyer you're asking for, in these matters in particular, these accused can get life imprisonment. And the defense is saying that they would prefer for these matters to be tried before judge and jury. I mean, I'm hoping that they've discussed this with their clients and that the clients understand that by taking that stand, they are now going to be exposed to a lot higher sentence.
Hanoman said when the case is called again on January 28, it would be interesting to see what the magistrate decides. He explained that the magistrate's court has a limit to the amount of imprisonment that can be sentenced someone to. 5 years is usually the upper limit.
The defense in this case has taken the unusual stand that they are more interested in the matter being tried by a jury. That procedure will most likely take more than 5 years, and it will cause substantial delays in the trial of the matter. So the prosecutors are pressing very hard for the matters because it is more convenient, it is more efficient for the matters to be done purely in the magistrate's court. We are pressing for that to be done. So if the matters are taken summarily like that, we can join lots of matters together, and there will be no necessity to lead witnesses time and time again for all of those 20-something matters. We can perhaps bring some matters that are alike and have witness give evidence at the same, or one witness give evidence in about 4 or 5 matters at a time and conclude it quickly.
Hanoman is urging the public to exercise patience as the wheels of justice turn. Apart from Hanoman, there are 5 other prosecuting attorneys: Ganesh Hera, George Thomas, Daniel Anthony, Donovan Rangai, and Mark Conway. Mingo, Lawrence, and Lowenfield are all facing separate state-instituted criminal charges for their role in attempting to rig the March 2, 2020 elections. Lawrence's signature appeared on a fraudulent declaration that Mingo attempted to declare, which would have changed the outcome of the elections in a bid to hand victory to the Lawrence coalition party. Lowenfield came under scrutiny for preparing its elections report on March 5, 2020, which included inflated figures presented to him by Mingo. If Mingo's report was used, the country would have been cheated of the real victors of the elections, the People's Progressive Party Civic, and instead David Granger and his coalition would have been sworn in for a second term. Lowenfield would have known who the true winner of the election was since he received the original statements of polls from all of the country's polling stations.